I titled this video Astral Perceptions because out of all the videos that I've seen over the years, there are very few who bring and share in a balanced way. The majority of the videos that seems to go unhinged or unchecked or suppressed are those who are promoting a narrative that is geared towards supporting religious ideology, fear-mongering, and egotism. Now, I ask those of you who are religious, who are always hitting me up telling me that I'm evil and I'm promoting evil and I'm a tool for Satan, would you please tell me how and why out of 9 years of me doing this, and I am honestly going to say that being on the front line of helping making astral projection mainstream in the world, why isn't my platform much bigger than what it is if I am a tool in a world that is run and controlled by the very beings you're saying is controlling me? Don't you think I would have a much broader platform by now if my narrative supports Satan's world or what Satan wants? Of course, the phone started ringing. This always happens. If my narrative truly supports Satan's world or Satan's agenda, no. If you guys look at the history and even look at some of my videos that have been basically sabotaged, where you can't really make out the image and the writing that I have, if I were a tool, would my narrative be so sabotaged and suppressed and attacked in such a way? And one of the reasons why it has been brought to my attention as to why my presence is being suppressed is because I bring more of a balance to my presentation. My energy is more balanced. I'm not a male in a world running that program, these narratives. I embrace both my masculine and feminine, meaning left, right side of the brain is equally balanced. That's where my power comes in. So you will never see me masking any aspects of myself because it's all an integral part of the reason why I'm able to do the things that I do. And I am showing you by example that this is how you can do the same thing, but in your own way, with your own perception. Now let me go deeper into why I'm calling this video Astral Perception. Those who get the boost, those who are not being suppressed and hinged, they more than often are given these extreme opposite perspectives on astral projection. You either have those who are promoting it as all wonderful and daisies and magical and beautiful. Now from their perspective and their experience, that may be the case. But more than anything, we have those who are promoting these are demons, it's the work of the devil, and it's evil, don't do it, it's dangerous, blah, 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 blah. Go down the YouTube timeline, do a search, and you will see what I'm saying is true. Even on other media sites, you will see what I am saying is the truth. Now, why are these extreme narratives pushed and promoted and never suppressed or attacked? Because each respective presenter or experiencer is promoting the narrative that is green-lighted here in this reality. So hence, when we are out of balance, we can never get the true scheme of things. We can never see the true scheme of things. And when we are out of balance, how can we truly get equal footing and really master anything, let alone the mind? So when I more than often give a background story behind why, let me go back. The reason why I often give a background story before I describe what had happened during an astral projection experience is because I am showing you, I'm entertaining, but I'm also teaching and showing you that those experiences are influenced or were influenced by my state of mind, my perception, where I was developmentally, psychically, spiritually, physically. So what a lot of people who are bringing forth these one-sided narratives, they're not going to tell you, or they're not telling you what kind of person they were, where their mindset was, what were they thinking, what were they eating. For instance, if I were someone who was doing drugs and I was a crappy person, and suddenly I have an astral projection experience, the astral realm is going to reflect back to us who and what we are, what we believe, what we think, what we feel, what we fear, our deepest, darkest secrets, so on and so forth. So if I'm a mean-spirited person and I'm doing drugs and I'm getting high and I'm out here in the world sleeping with Lord knows who and what, and I'm drinking and so on and so forth, and I have a DNA activation and I have an astral projection experience that would be very ugly and dark and negative, should I just simply tell you that that's what astral projection is about because that was my experience, because that was my perception of things? Of course we can share our experience, but the error is in telling people and teaching people that this is what astral projection is for everyone who taps into it. And again, this is why these kind of narratives are preferred, because when we have people teaching and with these massive audience teaching and telling people these things, people are going to put that in their mind, and then that will become a part of their mind matrix. So when they had, or should they have, a DNA activation or a spontaneous out-of-body experience, even if it could have been a positive experience for that person, because they will immediately think about all the fear mongering and the negative stories that they've heard from other people, they're going to influence the experience and paint it or taint it with programs and indoctrination and feeds that are really not of their own design. So this is the danger. If people want to talk about dangerous, this is the danger, in my honest opinion, when those of us get out here and we give these experiences, or we share our experiences and we give advice based on our experience. And you can go back and you can look at my videos. I have always given multiple aspects, multiple potentials, because I've been through the darkness and I've gone all the way to the light, and I've experienced everything in between. Here is why I can tell you, if I were to do a reading for someone and they tell me even about their dream, I can, on a case-by-case basis, explain exactly why it happened and what we're doing to kick up or cause that kind of experience. Because again, keep in mind, the mind is a matrix in itself. Everything is mind within mind within mind. We are fragmented, smaller minds of the greater mind, but within our mind, we have our own matrix. And what constitutes that matrix? What we have been taught, what we believe, which definitely aren't always facts. What we've been told, what we've been taught, our secrets, our deepest fears, bloodline influence. I can go on and on and on and on. All of those things help to shape our unique mind matrix. And so, when we listen to people and watch videos of people giving their experience, ask those people, what was their mind matrix like? Where were they? What kind of person are they? Are they a racist? Are they a hateful person? Or is this someone who has a history of inflicting harm on others? Their astral projection experience is going to reflect that in one way or the other. What are they eating? What is the diet like? Were they depressed? Because depression was a really big one for me with my darkest astral projection experience, meaning the realms that I was magnetized to and the realms that I experienced my darkest points. It was when I was dealing with and going through depression. Then I had this dark secrets of incest and sexual abuse. So yes, there were realms that I was magnetized to, and there are also entities who see the vulnerabilities and who will come in and try to take advantage of that. So I always say, when someone shares an experience, I don't care what it is, never take it as the full story. It may be a piece of the puzzle, an aspect, but consider as many angles and perspectives as possible, and remember that in the greater tapestry of things, it's always going to be some of this and some of that and some of this. No one person, no one entity, institution, or what have you will have the absolute truth for everyone at all times. It just does not work like that. I have experienced and seen and remember enough to tell you this with 100% confidence. So again, don't run with someone else's astral perception. Keep an open mind, consider all aspects, and always strive for the balance in self.
I'm back again to share more rays of love. The best of me is on track, but I don't think you know. I rise again with help from up above. This is how it goes, and I love it.